Hi guys, welcome back. So my last video had to do with area and perimeter with just a regular standard shape. I did it with a rectangle. This time we're going to talk about area and perimeter with a composite shape. So a composite shape, my friends, is a shape that is not your typical polygon. So that means that it doesn't look like a normal shape. However, it does consist of two different shapes. Now, if you're taking a look at the shape that I built on my screen, can I break this shape apart into shapes that are easier to look at? Yes, I can. So our job is to look for those easier shapes and to cut them down into ways to make them easier to work with. All right, so I hopped on a video lesson with Mr. Olson last week. I heard him say perimeter plus, which is wonderful. That is an easy way to remember. Okay, perimeter means I am adding up all of my sides together. I am building a fence around this whole area or this whole shape. Area means I am trying to put as many of these little unit squares. So since our units are inches, I'm trying to put 1 inch by 1 inch squares and trying to figure out how many I need to fill this house up or the shape up. All right, so let me clear this off and then we're gonna go ahead and practice let's do area first. All right, so like I said, we are going to cut the shape into easier shapes to look at. So now I have two rectangles, right? I have my one here and I have one here. All right, so our formula for area, which means our equation that we're going to use is length times width. All right, so since we have a composite shape, that means we have to work with, for this shape, we have two different shapes to use. And then before we're all done, we have to add these two shapes together to get us the total area. So I'm going to do shape one over here. So shape one equals, now let's take a look. All right, so we know that this whole side right here is 8 inches. However, I cut off this part. Can I figure this out? Yes, I can, using this down here. So it would be 8 inches minus 2 inches, which would leave me with that side equaling 6 inches. All right, and you see, because we did a hole and we took away this part because we cut this shape off, so pretend that I just move that shape over there and we're left with this side. So my area for this is 6 inches, always remember our units, times 4 inches, which equals 6 times 4 is 24 square inches. Because remember, area, we're trying to figure out how many little 1 inch by 1 inch squares we can put inside that shape. Okay, so that's just for this first one. So I'm going to draw an arrow up there so I remember that's for that part. All right, now I have to do shape 2 over here. This one should be easier because I have a side that's 6 inches. I don't have to cut anything off because I have this whole side, or this whole rectangle over here, and then it has a width of 2 inches. So I'm going to do 2 equals 6 inches times 2 inches, which equals 6 times 2 is 12 square, and I'm just going to abbreviate square for SQ for the sake of time, inches. All right, so am I done yet? The answer is no, because now I need to add these two areas together. So now the total shape, shape's area, total area equals 24 square inches plus 12 square inches, which equals 4 plus 2 is 6, 2 plus 1 is 3, so 36 square inches. Now remember, this is the area. That is how many little 1 inch by 1 inch squares can fit in there. So according to our units, we can fit 36 square inches inside, so 36 of these little squares inside this shape. All right, so let me clear off my screen because now we're going to go ahead and do perimeter. So P perimeter plus. Perimeter, again, we're adding up all of the sides. So awesome, we have this side labeled for us. We have this side labeled for us. We have this side labeled for us, and we have this side. But I don't know what this side is and what this side is. Can I figure that out? Yes, I can. So same thing as before, we see that we have two parts. So we have this part and this part that equals 8 inches. So I can do 8 inches minus 2 inches to find out that this side is 6 inches. Awesome. So that's one side. This side, I know that this whole side over here is 6 inches. Again, this is one part, and then our other part is over here. So 6 minus 4 leaves you with 2 inches. So this is also 2 inches. Now I can add all of these together. So we have this side 8, this side 6, this side 2, this side 2, this side 6, and then my last side of 4. I add all of those together. 8 plus 6 is 14, 16, 18, 18 plus 6 is 24, and then plus 4 is 28 inches. Now I don't have to do any squares because I'm not putting anything inside here. Not doing that. I'm just adding up everything around because I'm building a fence around the shape. All right, so I hope that that was helpful. Let me know if you guys have any other questions. I'm going to be putting this on my Google Classroom as well as uploading it to YouTube and including it on the lesson plan. Yeah, feel free to email me or get a hold of me if you have any questions. Thanks so much for watching.